What is up, everybody, and welcome back to Lesser Athletes. My name is Chadwell, and today, like always, another interesting video for you here on the channel. Who will dethrone Jacy Jayne and Ethan Page? Now, I'm throwing these two together because I don't think I could make a separate video on each of them, and everyone would tune in, or it'd be a really long video because I think there's about 5-ish people. I'm kind of stretching on some that I really do believe could dethrone Jacy Jayne or Ethan Page. So, like I said, we have 5 people. We're going to talk about Ethan Page first because it is the North American Championship, not as big as like the NXT Championship that Jacy Jayne has. And we're also, I guess we could say, shock factor. I'm so shocked Jacy Jayne won. I'm somewhat shocked that Ethan Page won. But I still want to make these videos because I definitely think that there could be some interesting factors about who could dethrone them. And I kind of just want to talk a little bit more about NXT. So, other than that, let's get started. Charlie Dempsey is going to be the first one up for Ethan Page. Now, I only mention this because I'm going to spoil a little bit. Someone else is in here that's close to Charlie Dempsey. I think about, could Charlie Dempsey win the championship to kind of make a point to whoever he's going to talk about, I'm about to talk about earlier, and then to ultimately give Charlie Dempsey a kind of run at the championship. Now, he has had the Heritage Cup twice, I think, once or twice. I believe, truthfully, that Charlie Dempsey is a top talent. I think Charlie Dempsey, hopefully one day, will go to the main roster. It's just going to take some time, I think. And there's starting to be a storyline involved that, in my opinion, I could really see Charlie Dempsey, Miles Bourne, Ren Sinclair, even Tavion Heights really get pushed a little bit with the No Court Catch crew. And yeah, I think the only thing that puts me back on this is that would they want a babyface in Charlie, or babyface to go against Ethan Page, or make Ethan Page a babyface, which I don't think would happen. Yeah, I don't know which one they would rather go, and to me, in my opinion, I think Charlie Dempsey is good enough to really have a title reign, and it looks like they're starting to push some talents ahead because a lot of people are getting called up, which you gotta love for people. Yeah, I just have to be honest. I think Charlie Dempsey could win it. It's just, would they want the babyface to take Ethan Page? We'll see. Up next, we have Jasper Troy. So Jasper Troy is going to be a wild card for these next upcoming predictions. Of course, winner of LFG Season 1, I would assume they're going to push him a little bit, and a lot, in my opinion, to really kind of show that, okay, this needs to be something we need to be watching because we're seeing the top talents immediately come to WWE and start doing good. Jasper Troy also, I believe, could be someone, if they go the babyface route, to take on Ethan Page and to push him. Already starting to take out Obafemi. Now, do I want him to weigh a little bit and kind of to grow a little bit? Yes. But I really do think that there's other better options. But I have to believe that they're going to try and really push these baby faces and really try and push new talent above. To me, Ethan Page is main roster ready. And so Jasper Troy getting it, developing would be nice. But again, I still think someone else deserves the championship. Maybe a little bit over Jasper Troy. Just in the booking sense, it makes me want to pick him. Up next is Lexis King. Now, I don't know why I said Lex Us, because it's Lex Is. But you know what? Doesn't really matter too much. I thought that he would be winning this title off of Ricky Saints. Didn't happen. Shock one of Ethan Page. So now I go to the drawing board. This is a heel on heel. Do you want the babyface kind of turn of Lexis King that he's kind of been hinting at? Still, again, heelish activities, but you can tell the fans are kind of getting behind him a little bit more. Yeah, I just think for that reason that you could really have Lexis King, who's had the Heritage Cup, that has kind of proven himself. I think is starting to really grow into a real good character. I really just don't know if they're going to give him the gold. I really don't. And for that reason, and for he's a heel right now, makes me not pick him. I think there's 2 favorites that could go down. First one is Miles Bourne. Miles shot up, and I mean shot up as a superstar for WWE recently. Of course, the Randy Orton Jr. kind of picks on him. I think the promo about judge me for my ability, not my disability, was one of the better promos in NXT for a while, and I think it really just hit home with a lot of people, and he's so easy to go behind. for that reason, I think because he's so easy to get behind and he's really great, challenged for the NXT Championship, shot a rocket on him. For me, booking wise, you could try and throw him into this North American title picture, and I would not hate it. I think it makes sense for him. I think when you really think about it, he's up there, in my opinion, to really take it off of Ethan Page. True babyface. You could have a storyline with Charlie Dempsey, maybe pushes Charlie Dempsey a little more. I just have to believe that Miles Bourne is the pick here. And I think for him being a babyface, for him being someone that really, and I mean really could get behind, I would like it. Now, before I go to my number one, I'm talking about some quick honorable mentions. I'm going to mention Wesley. I'm going to mention Sean Spears, Ricky Saints again. They could take on Ethan Page, but I just don't see the dynamic that would happen with Ethan Page. I ultimately believe that they're going to go back to the Javon Evans and Ethan Page feud. Now, to me, Javon Evans is ready to win the NXT title from Obafemi. That is the person to do it, in my opinion. But I don't think they're going to go that route, and I think you're going to get Javon Evans some gold early on. And if that is the case, I think Ethan Page and Javon Evans having their feud again could work out wonders. They've always had a feud. They're having their feud right now, technically, when you're going to Worlds Collide. Javon Evans is someone that I personally want to see win gold sooner rather than later. I know he will be someone that later wins, and I think the North American Championship could be good to go against Ethan Page. I also think he could take the NXT Championship. I think he is next in line to win some gold. So yeah, I have Javon Evans being the one. Now let's talk about Jacy Jayne. Let's first off talk about Fallon Henley. Now I put her on the bottom because I think there's some other people that I think deserves to go for the gold or could get gold over her. I still think Fallon Henley is great. I think Fallon Henley, there's an interesting storyline. I just don't think they're going to go the storyline. I think if anything, Fallon Henley will cost Jacy Jayne the championship, so then they continue their feud afterwards. For that reason, I'm not going to go Fallon Henley, but I just want to mention her because I think it's still not out of the ordeal or crazy that if she would win it. Up next is Kalani Jordan. I put her a little bit above Fallon Henley because even though Kalani Jordan's kind of been on this heel-ish kind of esque run, I really do believe that Kalani Jordan is talented enough. She has the North American Championship under her belt, could win the NXT title. And I think it's a push that would make sense. You know, to me, I thought Sol Ruca would be the first one to win that title. Sol Ruca has it now. Kalani Jordan doesn't. I think Kalani could go for this. And I think, to me, Sol Ruca could easily win this NXT title, and I think she would have been the keen person to win it if she didn't have the North American title. But I really just do believe that Kalani is going to go for this title soon, and it should be sooner rather than later again because it's just very talented. You've already gone with the North American Championship. Makes sense to go for NXT. Next is Lola Vice. So I'm trying to think of baby faces that could go against Jacy Jayne, if anything. I mean, obviously she won against Stephanie Vauquer with underhand tactics, with everyone Fatal Influence attacking Stephanie Vauquer. It makes a lot of sense for a babyface to win. Lola Vice has been someone that has teeter-tottered, in my opinion, to win the North American title, to not, to be really involved, to not being really involved. For that reason, would they strap the NXT Championship on her? I don't think so, but she's kind of starting to get the main event vibe. I mean, she's been on main event, the actual main event tapings. I think she has been on some speeds. I think just the main events. So I really do believe WWE has a future for her. It's just I don't know how they're going to go and use her. Is it the North American title? Is it the NXT title? And she's probably one of the most established single stars on there that's a babyface that could go for the NXT title. So that's why I still want to mention her. But again, there's two more that I kind of realistically see. First one's Jada Parker. Now, even though Jada Parker's a heel, you know, teeter-tottered a little bit, mostly heel, I would say she could be the most in line to win it. Now, there's a reason why my number one's the number one, but due to rumors, I don't know if I should keep her number one. Jada Parker, to me, had the Royal Rumble, showed as a single star, had some good elimination. Or did she have an elimination? I know she got eliminated by Jordynne Grace. I just ultimately believe Jada Parker has gone a push in the past year that has shown that they really do trust her to win an NXT championship or a North American championship. I mean, she literally was part of the women's title picture for Stand and Deliver over Roxanne Perez, for Christ's sake. To me, Jada Parker is the most NXT, out of all of NXT, the most that makes the most sense. The most that makes the most sense to win the title. Does that make sense? I don't know if that makes sense. I still believe Jada Parker has the best chance right now. But I'm going to talk about Jordynne Grace and why I think it could easily be her. But it's a 1A, 1B. And here's why. Rumor has it she's going to SmackDown. The same rumors that said Stephanie would go to Raw, which she did. So I'm guessing Jordynne Grace is going to SmackDown. Now, I got to be honest with you. I really do believe that, in my eyes, that Jordynne Grace will go to SmackDown. If they really wanted Jordynne Grace to win this championship, you take it off of Stephanie. If you didn't want her to win the championship because you have a SmackDown view for you, then you don't let her win against Stephanie. That's just simple as that. I think Jordynne makes the most sense to go for Jacy if she is an NXT. It's her title. She's going to be the one next to win it because it's the heel versus the babyface. But I just have to be honest with you. It's looking like she's going to go SmackDown. Now, there's some honorable mentions here that I do want to say. Zarya is a big honorable mention that I think they're not going to do it because it's Sol Ruka right now. Another big honorable mention is Lash Legend, in my opinion. Lash Legend is somebody that has kind of started to get a singles push. And I think because Jakari's out, because, oh my God. I almost said Oatmoss. Why did I say Oatmoss? Why am I forgetting his name? Omar? No. I'm literally forgetting oh my God, I see the name. It's with Noam Dar. Oh, that's getting me so mad. Just got released. Starts with an O. Starts with an O. I don't know. That hurts. O something. I literally see it. I see the M. For some reason, I'm seeing A, R. I'm seeing T. I don't know why I'm seeing T. I don't think it's T. But they're kind of pushing Lash Legend. I mean, put her in the Royal Rumble, for Christ's sake. So I think Lash Legend is going to get a push. And that's why I almost mentioned her on here, because I think it makes sense. But I could really see Zarya winning the North American title from Sol Ruka than Lash Legend. Because in my opinion, Lash Legend got the muscles to go against Zarya. It makes a lot of sense. So yeah, I am going to go right now, say Jordynne Grace and Jada Parker at 1A, 1B. But let me know what you think down in the comments below. Omos. No, why did I say Omos? That was so wrong. Okay, I got to look it up before this video ends. NXT star released. Right? 3, 2, 1. Okay, I said it wrong. It doesn't even matter. Why am I so mad about not knowing this name? Other than that, I hope you got Omar. No. Okay, I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.